Oh. I wish to remove additional. Greater, what the hell does that mean? Okay, it said I need to go here. What did it say? Go to Instagram. Start live. I forgot. Oh, shit. Well, it looked like it's ready. Oh, good day. Good day and gratitude. It's so good to see you. Well, I don't know if it's a family or foe, but it's good to see you. Good day and gratitude. I was just trying to finally make this connection with another social with Instagram. I don't. It looked like it connected. It looked like it did. But me being a fan, a lover of the pen and the paper, we'll see. Yeah, I was. Let me put my fan on because I am going through menopause and I don't have time to be sitting here hot and coughing and stuff. But I do welcome it and I'm handling it. Yes, honey, I am handling it. Talking to sisters, seeing how did they get through it? How long did it take? Sisters are telling me they literally was in menopause for like 20 years. 20 years. So we are, I guess we're bonding over that too. me and my sisters are and stuff, and a lot of us have had that surgery because of menopause, but we must rethink all of everything. Now, before you have anything taken out, get in touch with Dr. Yaki, find you a holistic healer so you can have some other options down to the nitty gritty. I'm just saying, because you'll sit up here and won't have nothing left, won't have nothing, and your body can heal itself. I'm waiting to see how to grow my back teeth back, because I let them pull all my damn teeth. And I don't want no trackers, no dentures, no trackers. Now, if I can't hold it up to that light right there and see if it's got a little wire or a tracker in, I don't want it. I don't want it. That's all right. I'm going to wait till my brother get this toothpaste that'll stimulate your gums and grow your own care if they baby teeth at the back. Because I'm not trusting them no more. I'm not trusting I ain't going nowhere with nobody. I ain't taking no jabbers. I'm not. No, everything. I'm reconsidering everything in my life and my afterlife about this interaction we done got in, this integration, this illusion. It's totally different for me. It's totally different for me. I'm suspicious. I sure am, honey, but I digress. I wanted to come on tonight. I was going to take another night before I came on. But then, I started listening. And sure enough, there it is. It was like, it's time for this. Yep. By Any Means Necessary. And I haven't read Malcolm's book, By Any Means Necessary. It's been through some things too. I just been holding on to it. Look at it. I just been holding on to it. He's so handsome and beautiful. Look at our brother. Look. Loved us unimaginable. We couldn't imagine. Yes, I love him too. We're going to read him tonight. Yeah, I need to get all this book so we can read them. Yep. Malcolm X, By Any Means Necessary. But I'm all right. Yeah. Copyright disclaimer: under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use committed by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. I was trying to find it so I can make sure I got it right, but hell, I ain't even got on my glasses, though. But it's somewhere. Is that it way over there? My copyright disclaimer, but I guess that's just a sign that I can put it to the side. But it's got my other things on it too that I like to use while we doing this and stuff. And I just want to thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Before I forget to thank you, and you go on and stuff, I just want you to know that I thank you. I appreciate you, because right off the bat, it was 4 people that I seen, and all I need is 2. My ancestors told me, as long as you get 2 people face, I guess it's 2 people, one on this side and one on that side, that could give me a push. Then I could get started reading and stuff. I don't feel, real comfortable waiting on 10 and 15 people and stuff. No, I talk enough as it is. We'll never get to reading, sitting here waiting and stuff. Yeah, so two is good for me right now, and maybe, it'll get better and stuff. I get better with it, but yep, I'm just looking for what I need. And we finna get started reading. Yes, we are about to get started reading. I would love to watch Malcolm too on one of our, reading nights and stuff. Yeah, all this right here is just other notes and stuff. I still ain't put a hole in them so that I can separate them and put what needs to be what. And I was just looking at tonight, sister and them were talking about your drumpers done burned a lot of food. It was so much fun. I didn't take no notes on it and stuff, but I seen it. Food that was supposed to be for an emergency for children that needed, well, they done set all the food on fire. Burning all the money, melting down all the coins and stuff, ain't giving Black America nothing to help for this huge debt. Now they burning food that's supposed to be an emergency staple resource. It's just too much for me. I just need my people. We need to wake up. I understand. I've been asleep for 43 years, honey. I ain't know none of this was going on. I thought everybody was really watching and making sure that, Black America was okay. I know I wasn't watching nothing, honey. I was just like, yep, I fucked up and failed and stuff. I made my bed. I got to raise these babies, try to get this GED, go to this 9 to 5, this job right here and stuff, and that was hard enough itself, in them little bitty hick towns. And then you really ain't got no stimulation. You ain't got no education, no, you don't have all of that encouragement, and you just see it out there and stuff. I was here 6 years. I think it was 6 years. No, it was 8 years before I even knew that protesters was here. Activists was here. Yep, sure was, honey. So you just got to find out what resonate with you. It was just donating to save the kids. I was donating to save the kids, and was invited to a protest for Mookie, my brother. And at the same time, Trayvon had been assassinated by George Zimmerman also, so it was like a double. But when I went there and seen that right there, it was like, oh no, we is not motherfucking okay. Black folks, Black people is not okay. Who the hell been in charge and watching and ain't even sounded the alarm? That's when it became clear to me that my people, need some new perspectives on things. I mean, I don't know. I can't give too much praise to my people that's been in them positions. The religious positions, you reach them pinnacles. The religious pinnacle, the educational pinnacle, the financial pinnacle. I mean, you shot to the top, you did. A lot of us, we got family, we know people that did. I didn't. I did not. So, I just feel like all those people sacrificed Black America, just to be comfortable. And now all of that is being exposed. Every last bit of it. But for us, we got some real catching up to do. I don't know, you're going to be running hard. This right here is like we just take out running. Maybe pace yourself them first few steps, but then you got to get on it. Yep. Because we got to catch up so much. So much. Malcolm was talking to us, and where I'm from, we didn't get Malcolm's knowledge. We didn't get anybody. I didn't. And it just made me wonder, all my teachers and stuff, everybody knew. That's all I needed was the information. That right there would have been the focus. We are the focus that our children need. That's why they're restless out there now. Restless mentally, spiritually, physically. Just restless as hell. Stampeding. We restless. We don't know what to do with ourselves. We don't know what to call it. We can't call it. We can't name it. We don't want to say what's wrong with us. We don't want to say what's wrong with us. I didn't know I was going to start asking what's wrong with us. Trying to answer. Because everybody been saying this stuff. It's been years now. And I want to find out myself what's wrong with us. Hell, ain't nobody saying it. What really the root of the problem is, I know we got people that's going through and that's got issues. We know that. What's really going on? Somebody done hurt us. I didn't know. Hell, all my teachers, they probably don't. They most likely don't want to see me no more because I didn't know none of this. And these right here is some of the books we done read too. I didn't know about any of this. Red Summer was our first book. My ancestors just said, sit down and pick a book. If it wasn't for them, you'd been hearing about Helen Keller. We all would have been crying and sympathetic and so forgiving for what our ancestors done been through. But now I have done sat down and started reading everything. We got books that I got to find so we can read those too. The American Dilemma, everything that's going on in the world and stuff. It's so much going on in the world. I can't get distracted by it because it's going to happen. Your Bible said it. Your Bible said that Babylon going to fall. I ain't read that either. I ain't even read the Bible, but I know y'all said that the Bible said Babylon is going to fall. Y'all love them scriptures. And some of them, you repeat them and stuff. Well, it's true. It's true. And we don't even want to know why. I know we don't want to know why. Sure don't, because all of this trauma right here, that's what's wrong with my people. All of this trauma is what's wrong with black people. And don't nobody want to say it. Don't nobody want to tell us. Everybody's scared of what white America gonna say. Everybody's scared of what white America gonna say if we really start to question what the fuck is wrong with us. Who did it? So who did the trauma? Who hurt us to the point that we hurting each other? We ain't never been this hard on ourselves. I can't find nowhere where we done been this hard, just riding down on us, riding us into the dirt. Like you take somebody's car and just ride that girl car, ride it into the ground. I want to know. I still want to know. I'm going to find out, but I'm pretty sure. I already know. My instincts is telling me, yeah, Face, you already got it. Just keep learning. Keep studying. Keep finding out all the history. All the history. Because I don't know. And I got to get my books. I tried to set them back here, but yep, I got to have my two main Bibles. Because we got black Bibles, y'all. We got black Bibles. I didn't know we had black Bibles. Hell, I didn't know we had like 9 Bibles. Your holy Bibles. I didn't know it was like 9, 14. I'm going to find out how many it really is. I just got the King James Version. Because at some point, I read, the contradictions in the Bible. I'm not saying I'm going to read the whole book because I don't need the whole book to know not to kill, steal, and destroy. Don't kill, steal, and destroy. Don't be coveting somebody else's husband and spouse. Don't be manipulative. In other words, don't be anti-life. I already know that. My mama taught me those things. My daddy, my auntie and stuff. Face, you stop that. You know that ain't right. That shit ain't right. I don't even do stuff like that. So why you gonna do stuff like that? So, but just for the sake of us being here, and I am sincere, I will try to learn, but I don't need that like that. Religion is a crutch for my people. Everybody knows it. Everybody talking about it. But yeah, we got a couple of Bibles. I got the Passion Translation Testament also. I don't think this is the whole Bible, honey. Somebody had they look papers in there and everything and stuff. And I know our Bibles go through some stuff. Because my mama Bible, honey, that Bible looked like it was walking. That Bible looked like it was walking. And then there's even out of Islam. I just picked it up because I got some Islams, some Bibles. I mean, I feel like Black America, you might as well call on all of them. Call on all of the higher powers. Call on yours, your cousin, she got another higher power. Your best friend got a different higher power. Call on all of them. You need everything right about now, Black America, because ain't nobody told you nothing. They ain't told me nothing. And if they'd have told me, I would have told you. I would have told you what else we got to talk about if it ain't us. If it ain't us. What else the hell we got to talk about? So yeah. Let me just get to it and stuff because I will be here all night reading by any means necessary. Once I get started, I just want y'all to know. Yeah. I just want you to know, especially if Instagram took in and stuff, if it did connect. I'm here about my people, Black people. That's it. First, foremost, and finally, I'm here about Black America. Yep. I ain't wishing no harm to other people and stuff. I'm not picking with your religion. I respect it if that's what you want to do, my sister. Black people, my brother. But I'm just saying shit seems suspicious to me. From what I done started reading, 100 years of lynching, where the hell that come from? In all my 53 years on this planet, where the hell did 100 years of lynching come from? I knew about Emmett Till. I knew about Malcolm's assassination, Martin Luther King's assassination. Ooh-wee. I knew about a few of them. But honey, all of this, and I forgave it. Like we do. Because my mama did, my daddy did, my grandmama, my aunties and stuff. Forgave it and forgot about it, I guess. Forgive and forget. That's where they come from for us. Forgive and forget. So I forgave all those things and stuff. But once I started reading Red Summer, I took back everything. I don't forgive nothing. I sure don't, honey. I give all my forgiveness to Willie Brown. We got our own Jesuses. Willie Brown. Yeah, I give all my forgiveness. I took it all back from everything. The education, the school to prison pipeline, the food, every goddamn thing that my people have been subjected to because of this integration, this illusion of inclusion. So no, I don't forgive nothing. I don't forgive nothing. I took it all back. Dr. Francis Chris Wilson said I ain't even got to forgive. She said I ain't got to forgive nobody if I don't want to. Talking about forgiveness is for you, Face. You bitter. No, I ain't bitter. I'm not a bitter woman. Not Face. Sure ain't, honey. I don't give a damn if I got to sing every song that I think about. Honey, I'm going to keep my happiness. I'm going to keep my joy. Keep a song in your heart. Yeah, sing. I don't care if it's good times. Sing it back to back to back to back, honey. Other people sing good times with you. Yes, start crying too. Somebody going to cry. Because we got to get to the bottom of what's wrong with us. It hurts. It hurt. I didn't know none of this. I didn't know anything. I've been here like 8 months, 7-8 months now. I done learned so much that my people done went through. Now I see why we can't come together. We won't come together. We don't even know why. We don't even know why. Because it's in our DNA memory. I don't know what I just deleted right there. I hope it wasn't important. But I did, Chris. But we don't. It's in our DNA memory. I didn't even know we got DNA memory. Till I was listening to brother Anthony. Yeah, Anthony Browder. Yes, our brother from the west side of Chicago. I think he was from the west side of Chicago. Well, he was from Chicago. He was our very first archaeological excavator going into the tombs and stuff. Our brother from Chicago. I think he done elevated past that now. But I was just saying, he was saying that the epigeneticists, if that's the right way to say it, because, when you ain't got no education and stuff, words is difficult for us. I still have some anxiety and stuff about words, and I'm not politically correct, and that's motherfucking fine with me. I love to cuss. I love to cuss, honey. That helps me to release all of this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to motherfucking cuss. And if it don't resonate with you, then you should go. Me not having no forgiveness for white folks today, if it don't resonate with you, then you should go. I'm either going to resonate or irritate how I feel. All this betrayal, my mama was a fair woman. I'm pretty sure yours was too. We got off track somewhere with us, though. Yeah, we got off track. But my mama, my grandmama, my aunties, my great aunties, honey, they were upstanding black women. But to be done like they were done and treated like they were treated too, and acting like things were really being repaired, the betrayal. Oh, honey, the betrayal I feel made my mama a fool. Made a fool out of my mama, my grandmama, my daddy, my granddaddy. White America did. White America. And now trying to make a fool and a dummy out of us. I ain't going. I can't do it. I cannot do it if you don't know nothing else. If you don't get nothing else out of this before you step on and leave and stuff, I'm here about my ancestors. I'm here about my people. That's it and that's all. I ain't causing no harm or calling no harm on other groups of people because they're going to get their judgment anyway. I'm just saying spirit come through. Spirit motherfucking come through. Everybody that's done had a hand in it, that's done perpetrated it, that's done lied and helped hide it, that's done condoned it, had the resources, and then try to reach out and say, hey, you're going to stop doing them like you're doing them. You know, because I know at one time I read in one of them books that, you know, it was a couple of other countries that did offer Black America. They offered our people like $1 million in cash. They wanted to send it over here to America. Free citizenship over there in other countries. The America wouldn't give us nothing. Don't give them nothing. You better not send a dime or a dollar over here to America for Black people. So they stopped. Ain't did a thing since then. And we supposedly done got better. Well, where's the offer now? Y'all, if you still got that money that you want to send to Black America, can you send it over here right now? Now, me just getting into all of this since Trayvon and I guess it's been like 10 so years. Maybe 12 or 13 years and stuff. So to me, just send it out to Farrakhan. And it might be some others. My people will come together and decide who's best and honest and sincere enough to hold on to that money and make sure we get our ass right before you get it. Now, you ain't got to join on the front line of the Nation of Islam, but you got to get your ass together. You got to get your mentality together. You know, Dr. Claude Anderson, if he want to. Dr. Claude done did enough. He done did enough. Farrakhan have to. But see, Farrakhan, Brother Ben, I trust Brother Ben now. I don't know about y'all. I'm just giving some options. But to the other people and stuff, yeah, send it on over here. Iran, you too. This going to Black America because we ain't got nothing to do with what America and them done did to you. And y'all over there, y'all know how long Black America been under white America's cruelty, torture, torment, oppression. Y'all know. So, yeah, I just want my people to be able to find a safe space for us. And, yeah, those that really have brought this wrath about. Let's just get out the way, Black America. I'm just saying. But let me give some shout outs and stuff so I can go ahead and read. Yes. Good day, Art. It's so good to see you. I know Malcolm was like, yeah. I looked through a few more books. I went past it and stuff. But then Malcolm like, no, after you done read. Malcolm said, no, my sister. After you done sit here and read, Tears, We Cannot Stop. And then, you know, we just finished White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. You know, as to white people too, why it's so hard for white people to talk about racism. Malcolm said we need to get you back on track. Get back on track. Get the book. So I went ahead and got it. And that's why we read By Any Means Necessary. Yeah, I know. Perfect choice. And I was just like, all right, my brother, I'm going to have to fix it. But tonight we're going to work with it like it is. Yeah, it's a little tattered. But hey, I don't think no pages is missing. I sure don't. Hi, Jinx Rose. It's so good to see you. Yep. Books. We need books. Books. Let your sisters, your cousins, your neighbors know. Everybody, come on. We ain't going to the Mall of America. No, we ain't going to Macy's. We ain't even going to Ross's. We going to a bookstore, half-price bookstore. Go in and get some Black books. Whatever ages the babies is, the children, the teenagers, get books for them. Get books for you. Plan to go to the half-price bookstore with maybe $70, $75. Because, you know, they be like $3.99 where I'm at and stuff. So you want to have enough for you some books. And then if you want to look around and stuff too. I'm just saying. And start reading. We got to start reading. Don't be afraid of it and stuff. Everybody be anxious reading because we couldn't read. Oh, pardon me. prosperity. We couldn't read. It was a whole law that forbidded us to read. And that too is inside of our body's DNA. So don't let it, laugh at it. Everybody else gonna laugh because you're over there stuttering and stuff. That's gonna be like, shit, yeah, I know it come hard. And get past it. I'm just saying, shit. If you want to and stuff, go ahead and if you need to, we can do it one-on-one and get some books and stuff. Go to the library and we check out the same book and we'll just be one-on-one FaceTime reading if that helps. I'm just saying, But yeah, let's read. I like to read the back of it and stuff too. Let me show it one more time. Yeah. As a 14-year-old, he was Malcolm Little, the president of his class and a top student. At 16, he was hustling tips at a Boston nightclub. In Harlem, he was known as Detroit Red, a slick street operator. At 19, he was back in Boston, leading a gang of burglars. At 20, he was in prison. It was in prison that Malcolm Little started the journey that would lead him to adopt the name Malcolm X. And there he developed his beliefs about what being Black means in America. Beliefs that shook America then and will still shake America today. Indispensable, the Entertainment Weekly. Meyer's biography pays eloquent tribute to the brilliant, radical African-American leader who remains a hero for many young people today. And that was Book List, Boxed Review. Incisive, precise. Publishers Weekly, Starred Review. A 1994 Coretta Scott King honor book. And the front photo is John Lanois of Black Star. Yeah. This is a biography by Walter Dean Myers. We've lost so many. Oh, you got to get down, honey. Don't be climbing up here on me every time I sit down. Let me make sure my fan don't fall, y'all. Put something right here behind because I embrace menopause, but yeah. Going to get you some water or some tea. If you want to. To the Harlem Writers Guild. Preface. The 60s was a decade of change in the United States. Some of the changes were orderly, some were not. In a way, it was the first period in American history in which people took their protests to the streets and actually forced changes in the way the country went about its business. The changes began, as so many do, with a people's protesting against a long-standing injustice, in this case, the evils of a racially divided society. From the hard times of the civil rights movement, from the jails and the bombings, the hatred and the love, the curses and the prayers, emerged some of the most memorable people in the history of this country. People such as Martin Luther King Jr., Thurgood Marshall,